Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Holly Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Monday, April 6th, 2020. On at a little different time just because it was hectic day. Hello, Serena and Bridget. Thanks for all who are jumping on. I absolutely love rain, and it is raining. It's a gorgeous, rainy, cold Monday afternoon. Hey, Elder Whitley. Okay, so here is my perspective on something that I want to share with you. I've been seeing a lot of appalling things going on with people today. I do too, Serena. I mean, I think the lockdown, I think the uncertainty of all that is going on in our nation, in our world, I think the reality that so many people are testing positive for COVID-19 and many are dying, and I think all of that, I pray that's the reason, but all of that is contributing to some very, very ugly behavior. I mean, people just nasty. You get angry with something, and so you spit on someone. You cough in someone's face. That kind of just pure, I'm going to call it evil. Because from what we know about this, that's worse than acting ugly. That's just evil. So I've been seeing a lot of that, and then last night my family watched, it was a special on Disney, I don't want to call it a special, it was an episode on Disney Plus called Elephants, and they did an entire, probably years worth of filming. I don't know how long it was, but it was an absolutely phenomenal, beautiful cinematography, documentary about elephants. And here's where I'm going with that. We humans, men, women, act so mean and vile when we don't understand something, or when we're fearful, or when we're upset about something, just ugly. And yet elephants, an animal, a beast, the community that they build in that family, it's a matriarchal society. But I watched that, and I couldn't help but do the contrast, because here they are. Yes, we're dealing with life and death and uncertainty, but they do the same thing as they roam from their homes in search of waters, and it's, thousands of miles through the desert. So it's life and death as well, because they do lose some of the herd. But here's the part that was just absolutely fascinating to me. And don't think I'm just being like a Jacques Cousteau on land. It really, I'm making the analogy between a beast and humanity. The animal herds, the family, they all respected the wisdom and the decision of the lead matriarch. They all respected that. If she made the decision to go, it was just absolutely fascinating. But here's where I'm going. They respected the one who was leading them. And not only that, the other part that stood out to me is she was getting older. I think this mother was mother, auntie, grandmother, cousin. She was 50. And so she had made the trek numerous times, talking about experience. She didn't just read about it or hear about it. She had the experience. And for what we're going through right now, we may not have ever gone through a pandemic before, but those of us who have the platform and privilege to be in leadership during a time like this, you better be able to draw on some experience so that all those around you will trust you enough to follow you, will trust you enough to lend their lives to you. and your direction and your decisions. And the other thing that was just fascinating to me was the fact that she was preparing, it happened to be her sister, she was preparing her sister to take over a succession plan. Now, if an animal has that much sense and instinct and wherewithal to follow the instinct, we've got to do better. We can't act the way we feel. We got to do better. We have to act and be better than the way we feel, because these are scary times. These are uncertain times. And if you allow your emotions to take over, you're going to act a complete nut sooner or later, maybe sooner. And it's never going to be pretty. It's never going to be convenient. And when you get back into your natural self, you're going to be very embarrassed about how you acted. It's not just about the embarrassment. What damage did you do when you were acting up? What poor decisions did you make when you were acting up? And so it was absolutely fascinating, but I could not help but to make a comparison between the family and what it meant to them. In an elephant herd, family is, you saw when the matriarch died, you saw them grieving, and then the lead person, although she had never been in official lead capacity, you hear that, leaders? It wasn't about her title. She had to step up and take the herd the rest of the way. And so if you're in a position of leadership, do you have a succession plan? Because you're not going to always be there. And the family, the herd, the church, the team, the company needs to be able to go on. So I'm telling you, it was really, really, absolutely. That's an excellent example. Excellent example on the naval ship with the Navy captain who made the decision. He's taking the brunt for that right now, but he did what he believed was in the best interest of his troops. And so I just really wanted to remind us all not to allow this current situation to have us acting in a way that is going to be detrimental to others and in a way that is just going to be embarrassing to who you are. You're better than the way some of us are acting right now. Okay. Yes, that's Elliot. So that is my perspective today. And if you have Disney Plus and you can actually get a hold to it, you really need to watch it. But if an elephant can prepare for a succession plan, if an elephant can put family first and protect and defend the herd, the family, surely we can do better than what we're doing. Okay, that is my perspective. Thank you for joining me. Again, until we are off of our lockdown for social distancing, I will not do early mornings. I want to be outside. I want to take advantage of it. We're already on lockdown, so we need some sunshine. Now, we got rain for the next few days, but I'm in seventh heaven with the rain because I love it. Okay, until next time, take real good care of yourselves and act better than you feel.